Now his arrowheads are going to try to talk some sense. That arrowhead has some proper fletching on it. It's that one there that has like just the little weird legs. Oh, he's not an arrowhead, he's a drill bit. Okay, I see. How is the foundation weak if they just built it? Shouldn't it be stronger now than it's ever going to get? Or have they not gone through and like tightened all the bolts and everything yet? And now we fall straight down into Santa Hell. Here we are in Santa Hell. And we're going to go into the final battle of the game, which is a gimmick fight. I think the way it works is Smithy has he has a bunch of different forms that he switches to whenever he gets damaged. But I don't really know how the gimmick works or what triggers the transformations or what the various transformations are capable of. But I do know that I think we're going to attack his body to lock his head in. I don't know. We're just going to start doing damage and see how it goes. There's a body target and a head target. The head's going to keep transforming into different stuff. And I think we want to hit the body to lock it in. And I think this is the only version of the head that will actually win the fight is this one with the crown. Is that how it works? I don't know. We're just going to start doing a ton of damage. We got a freebie on that. That's beautiful. So here's the tank head. Not super pleasant getting shot in the face like that. Start Geno boosting here. But I think the way it works, and I guess I could have looked this up, but each of these various heads has its own hit point pool. And once you've depleted it, you can't see that particular head again. I think that's how it works. You're going to go ahead and... I don't need you to group hug here. Let's save the 2 flower points, I guess. I have no idea why I'm being economical. There's no reason to worry about 2 flower points. At all. So now we're going into the Magic Man head, which I think has the strongest attack, so we want to try to change that one as soon as we can. It also takes a lot of damage, though, which is nice. Alright, everybody's boosted. We have the Power Blast on top of that. Oh, Sword Rain again. Those never looked like swords to me when I was a little kid. Or maybe just damaging the body stops the body from putting out attacks, and that's why you want to do it. That could be it. So there he is. The body should no longer be a target. Maybe we just save ourselves from being attacked. Those aren't spears, those are pitchforks. Come on. At best, they're tridents. At best. And then this head, I think, just has incredibly stupid defense. Yeah, it does. So we knock the body out to save ourselves from getting attacked, but I don't think we can actually win the fight until he goes back to his regular head. Well, there goes all our boosts and everything. But I know I got a freebie on Power Blasts. Beautiful. Get a freebie? No, no freebie. Let's reapply some boosts. Back to the tank head. Do we need a heal after this? Oh, just go ahead. Keep firing him off, buddy. Why not? Take 2 shots. Enemies take 2 turns in a row because sometimes they cheat in this game. Alright, so the body's back. Burning his power. Wonder if I'm actually better off doing Psych Bomb and getting both of them at once. Oh, Mario's gonna die here, actually, if he gets double tapped again. Didn't happen. Alright, group hug. Everybody gets a hug. We've been on tank form for like 20 minutes now. Back to magic form. So all the big damage we're doing here, I think it just applies to magic form. I don't think it applies to the boss's HP total as a whole. Burning with power again. I wanted to put all 3 attacks in there because I want to take that body out, but it is a little bit dangerous because Gino could, depending on what we get hit with here, get knocked out. We'll see how it goes. Okay, it hit Mario, didn't do much other than that. Okay, now we're a big lug nut again. I should check my flips. How am I doing on flips? I think I've only been casting group hugs. I should still have a bunch. Yeah, I've got 30. I'm fine. Eat shell, nerd! There's Shredder, so we're going to put the boost back out. We don't get double boosts anymore because I do not have another Power Blast. I've only got Geno boosts now. Good boy, Geno. Where are we going now? Treasure box head. Alright. Oh my goodness! I don't know what that was. I guess we're all poisoned now. We better do this. That's a crazy animation there. Looked like the Chrono Trigger time tunnel threw up all over my TV. Alright, thank goodness we're out of treasure head. Maybe he doesn't go to just regular head. And he does just have like a giant HP pool we've got to take out. That's enough for her. I will pop a pick-me-up here. All the items are under Geno's hat. I wish they'd animate like Mario and Toadstool like reaching under his hat as well, but they don't. That's good, that missed. Oh, Geno himself isn't boosted, though, so I don't know if this will kill. No, it didn't. This ought to. And then I can have Peach heal everybody. Alright, good. Heal up. And now get yourself boosted, my friend. What terrible thing is this garbage can head gonna do to me next? Scarecrows, huh? Ooh, we're all scarecrows. Okay, I actually can heal this. I should be able to heal this. Yeah, okay. Group hug, no problem. We are gonna need to Caracola here in a minute. Nah, we got 2 more heals in us before I gotta worry about it. Unless Lugnut Head comes back out and hits us with another Shredder, which he just did, of course. Did I call it or what? Totes the Goats called it. My goodness. Burning with power. I want to get rid of Lugnut Head, but so I don't get shredded again, but I also want to get everybody reboosted. We're just going to see Shredder again, aren't we? We're just going to get shredded. Is this going to be enough for the body? Ew. Oh, I guess that's what Lugnut Head can do. Can heal the body. Fair enough. Okay, that'll do it. And then Geno boosts himself. We're all boosted. which means he's going to use Shredder next. No, he's changing heads. Back to the garbage can. I don't know why I'm saying garbage can. It looks more like a mailbox than a garbage can. We're all afraid. I don't have group hug up! Well, Kero Colas, however. Heal status effects. Let's find out. Does not. But we should be able to group hug next turn. So we're boosted, but we're also afraid. So plus 50% damage, minus 50% damage. I think that's how it's going to work. As long as it doesn't use Magnum and kill somebody. Okay, so we get to preserve our boost through the group hug. Just a few minutes ago I was saying we don't need to worry about 2 magic points. And then what happens? I miss out on a group hug by exactly 2 magic points. That's what it came down to. And since we're all boosted, 1 attack from everybody ought to put the body back down. Thank you very much. Does Mario need a heal? He does. I'm going to do it with Geno, I think. Because Peach has the bigger damage. Yeah, we'll do it with Geno. I've got a max mushroom. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy. It's a yellow mushroom. There are no yellow mushrooms in the Mario universe. That's Squaresoft took creative license with that. There are red ones and green ones, and I think like blue ones in some of the games. The purple ones aren't good to eat, by the way. I played that one. And that should do it. So yeah, I guess he just has one massive hit point pool that all the heads share that you just have to push through. That is the final boss to Super Mario RPG, and I gotta say, Squaresoft, back in the 1990s, their games on the Super Nintendo always had the best endings. Their Final Fantasy games, like, these are the kind of games where I would, as a kid, what I would do is I would save at the final save point and beat the game, and then like every day for like the next week I'd just beat the game again just so I could watch the ending again. And what I eventually started doing is after I got a VCR, I would actually start recording endings, and I like curated all the best endings to the games. And Mario RPG has an outstanding ending, as should be expected. It's an outstanding game. That's it, the 7th and final star piece. We have them all. They start changing colors. They hop down out of the sky menu. But it's a bittersweet ending. Because Geno, his job is now done. He has no reason to hang out here in the terrestrial sphere with us mortal plebs any longer. So while our adventure is over and the people's wishes can come true once again, we do have to say goodbye to our dear friend Geno. And I love this little scene here, especially. Because the spirit of Geno leaves the body, leaving the doll behind. But the spark of light remains. And he hops around. And even Bowser gets into it. Like, hooray! Bowser and Geno are pals. Why wouldn't they be? Bowser forgets himself just this once to be happy about hanging out with Geno. Okay, so the star pieces jump back up to the sky menu. And there's no place for Geno to land here, so... But no, this is why Bowser is very happy at the moment. Because with the Star Road recalibrated, I mean, he's going to be sweeping sword particles out of his castle for years. Like, those things, they're going to get stuck absolutely everywhere. He's going to have to, like, shop vac all his carpets. He did own, like, 50,000 rugs, so... Squaresoft did a really great job. I mean, they're still good about this now that they're Square Enix. I mean, it's not just this era of Square games, but they understood that a game, an adventure game especially, where you go on this grand adventure, which most JRPGs of the time were, like, you need a long ending with a lot of attention to detail to act as a kind of... to kind of reflect on the game you just played. Some RPGs of this era didn't do that. You just got to the end and you got like some nice music and then roll the credits and you're done. Or in the 8-bit era, even like going back to like Final Fantasy 1, you just got the little text pop up saying you did a good job and the Light Warriors and Garland came home and oh my man, Johnny should have been in the party, bro. You should have been with us. That's all I'm saying. When they release the Super Mario RPG remaster, I'm sure they'll make Johnny a playable character in the party. I'm sure that'll happen. But all of the elements of these endings come together, so you have a moment of reflection to look back on the game that you played, the music, the little vignettes you get to watch from around the world. Oh, Croco made a good friend. I guess Croco's like half Yoshi, like he's half Yoshi on his father's side. Half grape. Anyway. Super Mario RPG. Now, there are a lot of Mario RPGs out there. This was the first one, and Nintendo didn't make it. I don't know that Nintendo developed any of them, actually. I think all of them got made by third parties and then published on Nintendo. But Squaresoft did this one. A couple years later, for the Nintendo 64, they released Paper Mario, and then the sequel to Paper Mario was the Thousand Year Door. And then on their Game Boy Advance, so for me it was on GameCube. I played all my Game Boy Advance games on the GameCube. But they did a third Mario RPG series called Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. And so they had 3 Mario series. This is the only entry in like the Mario RPG, if you want to call it. You can't really call one game a series, I guess, but... So you have the Paper Mario series and the Mario and Luigi series, and the first 2 Paper Mario games are excellent, and the first Mario and Luigi game is pretty good. Other than that, I think the Mario RPGs are kind of a miss. Super Paper Mario on the Wii, it was an interesting game, but it wasn't super fun to play a lot of the times. It had some really interesting areas, and I think they did a great job with the story and the writing and subverting your expectations, which is something that the first 2 Paper Mario games did very well. But then the further Paper Mario games after that, my understanding is they got really simplified, and they weren't as nearly as good, to the point where there was not even any advancement systems. There's no reason to fight monsters because you don't get anything from the combat. And even the best RPG combat in the world isn't enough to carry a game all the way through. They just released a new one on Switch. What is it? The Origami King, that I didn't play. I've watched some footage of it, and yeah, just not into it. The Mario and Luigi games, I played a couple of them. The first one was okay. I think I played the next 2. What were they? On DS. There was the time travel one where they were babies, and then there was one where you go inside Bowser's butt, you climb up his butt or something. But I didn't finish either of them. I think I bought both of them, I played them, and I just got bored. Because they're trying to have these Zelda-style, quote-unquote Zelda-style dungeons, but they're not exciting, and the answer to the puzzle is always to do the super oh, it's the blue crystal. You got to use the lightning attack on the blue crystal. And Luigi has the lightning attack, so make Luigi go into the front. A lot of that kind of nonsense. So of all of the Mario RPGs that came out, there was a crossover too, wasn't there? There was a Paper Mario plus Mario and Luigi, where he just joins Mario and Luigi. So you've got Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario in your party. I don't know. Thousand Year Door, I think, is far and away the best of the Mario RPGs. It's outstanding game. It's almost insane how excellent every part of that game is. And then the Paper Mario, the original Paper Mario on N64, because if you bought an N64, you were starved for RPGs. Just nothing came out on that console that was an RPG. It was like basically Paper Mario, and that's it, unless you like Ogre Battle. Of those three games, this one and Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, I think Mario RPG, the one we've just played, is the least of the three, but it's far and away better than any of the other ones. That's my kind of take on the series as a whole. I think Nintendo could do a lot of magic with Mario RPGs, and for some reason they just don't want to. I guess Origami King is kind of reviewing a little bit better than the previous couple Paper Marios did, but I don't know. I'm waiting until they have an actual like standard RPG leveling system. I looked at the footage, I'm like, oh, you're playing this weird mini game with the spinning board and how about you just give me like a partner, and then my partner has a special move, and I do a little QTE thing with the controller that's fun, and then at the end I get experience points. How about that? Why are we messing with the formula here? I do think that this game, Mario RPG, it does have one weakness in that it feels more like a Squaresoft game that Mario is kind of intruding into than it does a Mario game that has RPG elements. Whereas the Paper Mario games, that's inverted. They feel like Mario games that just happen to be RPGs. That's an extremely minor criticism, because if you're going to have somebody make an RPG and then kind of plug your characters into it, you're going to want to go with the people who were making the best RPGs of the era, and that was Squaresoft. I think now's where we're going to see our fireworks. I only bought one firework, so I think it's going to turn into a mushroom, or maybe not. Maybe you got to buy 2 fireworks before you get a mushroom. We'll see. We have to go and buy each firework costs 500, so... And maxing out your coins doesn't take too long, but so you max out your coins, you go buy 2 fireworks. You max out your coins, you go buy 2 fireworks. It takes a minute. It takes some time. But we did buy at least one, so I think we should get at least a mushroom. And then we can share that mushroom together, you and I, and fill our bellies with it and be nourished. Don't eat fireworks, kids. Ignore what I just said. Do not eat explosives. Don't snort gunpowder. Yeah, we got a mushroom. Oh, so happy. Very colorful. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming along on this Mario RPG journey with me. I'm delighted that I got a chance to share this game with you. I was super happy to play it again after so many years, having not picked this game off the shelf. It was wonderful to go back to it. It was wonderful to play it, and I'll see you guys in the next series. Thank you so much for watching. Shoutouts to Bob the Elder for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.